Hi. Hi dear friends, welcome back to the next part of inverse trigonometric functions. In the last two videos, we have solved the properties of inverse trigonometric functions as well as some questions related to properties of inverse trigonometric functions. If you haven't watched the previous videos, please go and watch the previous videos so that we can start off with this new video. Well, as you can see, ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು there is a question on the board that says write tan inverse of this whole thing where x is not equal to 0 in simplest form. What do you mean by simplest form? Yeah, somehow you need to compress it. Somehow you need to compress it by substituting proper values. Well, if you see the question, you can easily say that if I substitute x equal to something, okay, let me take this one. Put x equal to tan theta. If I substitute tan theta, let's check what will happen. So this will be like tan inverse of under root 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 whole divided by tan theta, isn't it? And this gives me tan inverse under root of, now 1 plus tan square is very good, that is sec square theta. So this is sec square theta minus 1 whole divided by tan theta. Root and square cancel each other. You'll be left with tan inverse of sec theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Still it is not simplified because we have theta there. So now let me convert all into sine and cos. So this will become tan inverse of 1 divided by cos theta minus 1 whole divided by sine theta by cos theta, isn't it? Now let me take the LCM. If I take the LCM, I'll be left with tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta divided by cos theta whole divided by sine theta upon cos theta. Remember, we are simplifying it so that my answer should be very less. It should be compressed. Now you can see that cos theta and cos theta cancel each other. I'll be left with tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta divided by sine theta. So far I got this much, tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta divided by sine theta. But what now? What next? Very good, you got it right. So the next step will be tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta is 2 sine square theta by 2. This is 2 sine theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. I hope many of you got it how I wrote that, because you already know that 1 minus cos theta I have used many a times. This is nothing but half angle formula of 2 sine square theta by 2, and sine theta half angle formula is 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. I told you in the last class also, you need lot of trigonometric formulas first years to solve the inverse trigonometric problems. So please get that list of formulas so that it will be easy for us. So now you can see 2 cancel each other, 1 sine and 1 sine cancel each other. I'll be left with tan inverse of tan theta by 2, isn't it? Because 1 sine and cos will become tan. So now you can see tan inverse and tan cancel each other. You'll be left with only theta by 2. And what is theta? Very good. Theta is tan inverse x from here. Because in the final answer we cannot write theta. Why not? Because in our question theta was not there. We have made the substitution, so that has to be replaced. Okay, so now the final answer is tan inverse of x whole divided by 2 is the final answer. Now you can see, my dear friends, the given question was somewhat big and we somehow converted it to, we simplified it actually. So now here the important thing is how I wrote x equal to tan theta. That's the one thing that is very important. How we directly got x equal to tan theta? Very good. That comes only by observation, because if I put x equal to tan theta, 1 plus tan square will give me sec square theta. So basically I am going to use 3 formulas for substitution. That is, those are typical 10th standard trigonometric identities. Which are they? Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, 1 plus tan square equal to sec square theta, 1 plus cot square equal to cosec square theta. So my one more thing what we can do is we can put x equal to cot theta and we can try also. I don't know whether we will end up with the right answer or different answer. This is a question for you. You can check it and let me know the answer in the comment box. Please pause the video to note it down. Well, dear students, the next question is on the board. You can see that. The question says, simplify tan inverse under root of 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. As you can easily see, I have written the basics. So, Neven Matri, pause the video and take these basics and use them here and check what answer you will get. Do not just copy from what I write in the board. Okay, pause the video and solve it. Well, this is tan inverse of under root of 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2 whole divided by 2 cos square x by 2. Now you can see that 2 cancels each other and I will be left with tan inverse of under root sin square by cos square, that is tan square x by 2. Now we can easily see, my dear friends, root and square cancel each other. I will be left with tan inverse of tan x by 2, and finally tan inverse and tan cancel each other. I will be left with answer x by 2. I hope many of might have got it because nimಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕಾರಣ I have written the basics. So if you don't know the basics, then it will be a problem for you. So please pause the video and note it down. Well, the next question here is simplify tan inverse of cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x. Again, I'll tell you, I have written the basics here. If you know how to solve, pause the video and solve. Otherwise, see. Now, what I'll do is, I'll write tan inverse. I'll divide each term by cos x. I'll divide each term by cos x. So, this will be 1 minus, okay, let me write that step so that will not be a problem for you. Cos x minus sin x whole divided by cos x divided by cos x plus sin x whole divided by cos x. So this is an adjustment. What is the adjustment? Divide numerator and denominator by cos x. Nothing will happen. They will cancel each other. You'll get the same thing back. It's called an adjustment. Okay. So now you can see that tan inverse of, if I divide each term, I'll get 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x. How? Cos x by cos x is 1. Sin by cos is tan. Cos x by cos x is 1. Sin by cos is tan. Now we can easily see, my dear friends, that this is nothing but the formula of tan inverse of tan pi by 4 minus x. So now we can easily see tan inverse and tan cancel each other. You will be left with the answer pi by 4 minus x. This is a simple answer, isn't it? Again, it has become simple for you because I have written the basics on the board. That has to be known completely by you. Please pause the video and note it down. Well, dear students, the next question is, if we have tan inverse of 1 divided by under root x square minus 1, you need to simplify it. क्या करना है आपको? Simplify करना है, and I am giving you the hint. Put x equal to cosec theta and this will turn out to be a very simplistic one. I am not going to solve this one. You have to solve this one and give me the answer in the comment box. I'll wait for your answers in the comment box. Please pause the video and try to solve it. Well, dear students, let's start with the next question. Well, next question is simplify tan inverse of cos x divided by 1 minus sin x is the question. Okay? See, again I have written the basics for you. I have written the basics for you. If you want, you can pause the video and solve it by yourself. Why I am telling all this, always this, because these are the problems where you can solve it by yourself, because they are all formulas based questions from first year. That's why I am trying you to solve by yourself, okay? But again, I'll help you with this one. So let me write tan inverse as it is. Now in place of cos x, let me write half angle formula cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2 divided by, what I'll do is I'll write denominator as 1 minus sin x as again half angle 2 sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, isn't it? Well, if I see the question and see the denominator, I have 1 minus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. I think if I write this one like this, that is cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2 whole divided by, let me write this as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. Just observe my dear friends what the change I have done. ನಾನು ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಅಗೇನ್ 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? sin square theta plus cos square theta is always 1. So instead of writing 1, I have used this one. You will ask me, sir, why you are doing that? Why I have done? Because now that see the denominator. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2ab ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು a ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬರಿಬಹುದಲ್ವಾ? a ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ cos x by 2 ಇದೆ, b ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ sin x by 2 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಆಸ್ a minus b the whole square, isn't it? Well, again numerator I can write as a square minus b square formula ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So I can write that as a plus b into a minus b. I hope you are understanding. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರಲ್ಲಿ a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರಲ್ಲಿ a ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಗ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ 2 plus sin x by 2 whole divided by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Now the question has become just similar way that just we solved now. ಇವಾಗ ತಾನೇ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಹೇಳಿ? tan ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ cos x plus sin x ಅಂತ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಹೇಳಿ? ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಬೈ ಕಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಡೂ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬೈ ಕಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ 2, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಬೈ ಕಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ 2, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಆನ್ಸರನ್ನು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ವೆಲ್ ಡೇ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ we need to simplify cot inverse of 1 divided by under root x square minus 1. Again, if I see the denominator, suddenly one thing comes into my mind. Put x equal to sec theta. So if I put x equal to sec theta, see what will happen. Cot inverse of 1 divided by under root sec square theta minus 1. Isn't it? Very good. So now this is cot inverse of 1 divided by under root tan square theta. So you will ask me, sir, how you wrote tan square theta? Because I was knowing the basics of 10th standard. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. See, if this plus 1 goes that side, becomes minus 1. So sec square theta minus 1 will be tan square theta. Isn't it? Yeah. So if you know the basics, then only you can solve such problems. So this is equal to cot inverse of 1 divided by tan theta. Why? Because square and root cancel each other. And this will turn out to be cot inverse of cot theta. Why? Because 1 by tan is cot, which is equal to theta. Cot inverse and cot cancel each other, and theta comes from here. Theta is equal to sec inverse of x. So your final answer is sec inverse of x is the final answer, which is the simplest form. So please pause the video and note it down. Well, dear students, the next question is find the value of cos of sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x. See, this is not the question where you have to simplify it. This simplify ಮಾಡುವಂತ questions ಇಲ್ಲ. In fact, simplify ಮಾಡುವಂತ questions ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ mostly ಯಾವ questions ಕೂಡ exam ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ with my experience, okay? So the next question is we need to find the value of this one. Well, you can pause the video and you can try to solve. This is one more question. If someone knows the properties very well, he can solve in less than 1 minute. Sorry, 1 second in fact, not 1 minute, 1 second. The property says that cos of simply pi by 2. What is the property? Very good. This is the property number 3 or 4, I don't remember exactly. Yeah, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is always equal to pi by 2, which we have seen in the property. So just I'll apply it. So cos pi by 2, cos 90 is very easy. Good. Cos 90 is 0 and your answer is ready. This is one more question asked in the competitive exams also. Please pause the video and note. Well, dear students, the next question is find the value of tan inverse. Oh, it's a big question. It looks very big, right? Well, let's solve it step by step so that it will be not a problem for us. So tan inverse 2 cos in the bracket. I hope all of you know there was a rule called Bodmas rule, which we used to use in lower classes. What Bodmas rule says, whenever we have so many brackets, then we have to always solve the bracket which is inside. So now we can see the first bracket what we have to solve is this one. So let me write 2 as it is. What is sine inverse of half? We have solved in the very first video. Very good. That is 30 degree. Means pi by 3. Isn't it? Yes or no? This is 30 degree. Yeah. 30 degree means, sorry, pi by 6. 30 degree means pi by 6. So now 2 ones are 2 3s are. So this is tan inverse of 2 times cos of pi by 3. Well, this is tan inverse 2 times, what is cos pi by 3? Cos 60. Very good. 1 by 2. Now see 2 to cancel each other. What I'm left with is tan inverse of 1. And what is tan inverse of 1? Very good. So the final answer is pi by 4. Looks easy, isn't it? Yeah. Pause the video and note it down. Well, dear students, so the next question is sine of something is equal to x. Well, I'll give the clue. You have to try it by yourself. Let me see how many of you can be able to solve it. What you have to do is send this sign on the other side and see what you can able to get it. Okay? Yeah. Let me do that now. Sine inverse of 1 by 5 plus cos inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of 1. Why? Sine goes that side, becomes sine inverse. So this is sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2. And we know the formula. What is that? We know the property sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x equal to pi by 2. Now compare both the things. in the place of x, I have 1 by 5. So comparing, I can easily write, on comparing, I can easily say x is equal to 1 by 5 as the final answer. Again, this is a very simple question which will be asked for 1 mark in the exam, dear friends. Well, dear students, this question, again we need to find the value of this one. Well, if you see this one and if you remember the properties properly, you can say that this is tan of half. This is nothing but a property that we have seen. Very good. The property is 2 tan inverse x. You can check out the properties which you have seen solved in the last video, sorry. And this is 2 tan inverse y. There, while solving the property, I wrote it as x. Here the question, it is y. So we need to write y only. So now we can see, my dear friends, this is tan of half. 2, I'll take common. I'll be left with tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So now we can easily see 2 cancelling each other. I'll be left with tan of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Now let me apply formula. What is the formula? Again, we have seen that formula. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse x plus y divided by 1 minus xy, isn't it? So now tan and tan inverse cancel each other and our answer will be x plus y divided by 1 minus xy is the final answer. Yeah, please pause the video and note it down. With this, I'll conclude this session. In the next class, I'm going to solve very important miscellaneous problems from this exercise, this chapter, because in the exam, we are going to get some miscellaneous problems on this chapter. So please solve all the questions carefully so that the next session will be easy for you. Thank you. Take care.